Hamster, when the hell are you going to respond to the Tomi Lahren video? The PSA for trashy men, after all. You know, you're just one of those trashy dudes, aren't you? And Tomi Lahren is the epitome of, well, she's from heaven. She's the bestest of the bestest of the best. So let's take a crack at it here. What? Stardusk did a video, Thinking Ape, and I'm just going to borrow from his audio. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Tomi Lahren, the epitome of perfect when it comes to females.
I consider myself a teacher, a helper, someone who could possibly inspire people to be better.
In an ironic way, you have, Tomi. You just don't realize it. You think you're just telling men, you need to be better for me because I'm so special. I am special. Well, you're not, actually. You're cute and all that. But I can find cuter girls at the fucking mall tomorrow. I can go to Walmart and get cuter girls than you, baby. Just, I'm saying it's, men want women who are cute and most importantly, who are pleasant to be around. We don't need all this fucking drama and bullshit. We don't, no. We just don't need this. It's not worth it, Tomi. I can get a piping hot piece of pea sleeve right now. I can go down to Chicago Pizza over here and find a waitress and dick her down all night long and she'd be happy. She'd be pleasant. She wouldn't be some cunt. Bitchin'. Nobody needs that. You sound like my ex-wife. Come on.
So, with that being said, this is a PSA for all the men out there.
Oh, you're a sly little devil, aren't you? You don't mean all men, do you? You mean the 10,000 men in this country that you desire. What does that mean, Hamster? 6 feet tall, top 13%, 1 sigma away from the mean in looks, and 1% income. They have millions of women to choose from. It's just crazy.
And all the boys who think they're men, but they're actually boys.
Right.
This is going to be the summer of canceling boys.
Oh, my God. The entitlement, the arrogance, the condescension of this thing. It's frankly disgusting, to be honest with you.
All of my friends are attractive.
Doesn't matter what you think. It matters what we think. Dale's Pale Ale. It's pretty good. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
All of my friends are successful.
Mm-hmm. And?
All of my friends have something going on.
Something like a career or something like that.
Almost every single one of them have an issue with men.
What is the one thing in common, Tomi, with all of your friends and the relationships? What's the one thing? I know it might hurt. Think it through. Tell me, what is the one thing in common between you and all your relationships with these trash men? I'll let you think about it.
They're all successful, they're all intelligent, they're all good people.
Define good people, Tomi.
But if all of these women, including myself, are having issues, then I have to think, it might not be us. It might be you.
Who chooses to go out with these particular men that you're bitching about?
It is not just the guys in Los Angeles, Nashville, Dallas, and they're not any better in the Midwest. Quite frankly, I think they're trash all over this country.
Yeah, all men are trash, guys. All 10,000 of the men that she desires are trash. But the rest of us, well, we're still invisible to her.
I've made notes. This is how invested I am in this.
You can write. Good.
I've been thinking about this for about 2 weeks solid now.
Did it hurt when you were thinking? Just curious.
Are you actually single? That means single. That is the first question, believe it or not, that needs to be asked.
So if a man asks the same question of a woman, I'm not going to go out with you unless you're single. And I don't mean single, not married. I mean you've got nothing going on. You're not going out on dates. You're not doing anything. You're sitting at home waiting for me to arrive. That would be misogynist, female-hating stuff, right? Oppression, really, wouldn't it? However, you're saying the same thing about men, and it's perfectly fine. Tomi, You're chasing one of 10,000 men in the entire freaking country, Tomi. 6 foot tall, upper looks, 1% income. There are millions of women tossing themselves at these guys, Tomi. So tell us, what makes you special? Why do you stand out from the crowd when there are millions of others just like you? I know.
And ladies, you should be asking it, because in 2020, it's not a given anymore that a guy that's actively pursuing you is actually single.
It's not clear to me that a woman of your age, 28, it's not clear to me that you're not getting dicked down by the football team or two.
Women do not want a pen pal.
Men do not want sluts. At least to marry.
We don't want a texting pal. We quite frankly don't care if you text us all day or if you don't text us at all.
Except when you want us to, and then when we don't, we get in trouble and you're gonna bitch about it. Right, Tomi? We're supposed to be a freaking mind reader as well as being in the top 0.1% of men.
If you're not gonna make a plan to actually see us in person, not interested.
No. We have a plan. The men you desire have a plan. The plan is, hi, Tomi, be at my house at 8:30 and wear something lacy. Because that's all you're good for to these men.
Make a plan.
I told you what the plan is. If you don't like the fucking plan, don't go there. These are desirable men, Tomi. 10,000 of these men in the entire country with millions of women pursuing them. Again, I ask the question, what makes you special? You're a bottle blonde, you're reasonably good looking, yeah, fairly, nice shape, you look good. So what? Every day, Tomi, every single day, 17-year-old women turn 18, thousands of them. Just pointing it out.
I know it's not rocket science, but men of 2020, it seems like it's pretty difficult for you to figure out.
No, it's not. You might think so, but the bottom line is you choose to hang out with these men that use and abuse you and spinning plates and all that shit. It's not my fucking problem. It's not the men in this country that are trash. Maybe the guys you really want to pursue and get in the whatever are. I don't know. But you make the choice. Tomi, you have agency. Take responsibility for the choices you make in life. That's all I'm saying.
And I'm not a feminist, so please don't take this as a feminist rant.
Bullshit. You are a feminist through and through. There's no way out of it, Tomi. You can say, well, I'm not one of those feminists. I don't have blue hair and blah, 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 blah. You are a feminist. Are a feminist. And you're not a conservative. Conservative values do not include being pro-abortion. Just trying to point it out for you.
I love men. If you want to date a girl that has nothing going on, then that's fine.
Well, I'm glad we have your fucking approval. You mean when you were in college, say 10 years ago, it was fine then, but now it's a problem. Well, okay.
But please do not mix in people like me and my friends.
People like me. What's so special about you, Tomi? Nothing. Oh, you have a career. You're on Fox News. Nobody gives a shit.
Who have something going on.
You're right.
Quite frankly, we take it as an insult if we find out that you are also talking to 5 Tatianas who have nothing going on.
Yeah, we as men find it as an insult when you're dicking down the basketball team, the football team, the baseball team each semester during your college years. That's an insult. It's disgusting. But that's not a problem because you're a woman. See, if a man takes advantage of his status, position, money, looks, and all that stuff, whoa, that's a big problem. However, if a woman does it, it's just, she's sowing her wild oats. She's an empowered slut.
So value.
Yeah.
There's a lot of women out there that I know that are my good friends who have amazing jobs, who work really hard.
Nobody gives a shit about your job, Tomi. Men want peace and quiet. You're cute, you're fun to be around, to go out and do things and other stuff. That's great. We don't need this empowered bullshit, lean in fucking feminism crap. It's annoying. And frankly, there are so many women out there for these men that you desire to whatever. They don't need it. They don't need this condescending bullshit, Tomi. Are you with me yet?
But who can't seem to find a decent guy, even if they go up in age 5 to 10 to 15 years?
Define a decent guy. Can I define a decent girl? One who hasn't been fucked by every football team in the country. Oh, wait, that's oppression. Got it.
Because those guys all want to be with 21-year-olds who have nothing going on.
Well, they don't have nothing going on. They just don't have a big fucking iceberg-sized chip on their shoulder, bitching about guys that they couldn't land. You yourself, Tomi, you've been engaged, 2-3 times? Last guy, exactly what women tell us they want. Good-looking, tall, money, in shape, etc. And you dumped him because you weren't ready to settle down. In your own words, Tomi, I wasn't ready to settle down. You landed one of the 10,000 and you tossed him to the curb. Interesting.
Now, I love a good Instagram story. Y'all know I do. I love a good boomerang. I love a good whatever.
These young kids, they just don't remember dial-up telephones. That's their problem.
But if that's all you do, men, if that's all she does.
Is she nice? Is she good to look at and fun to be around, Tomi? That's all that matters. We don't give a shit about your career or what she has going on.
Probably, Houston, we have a problem.
No, you have the problem. It's not Houston. Oh my God.
Once I'm turned off, I am turned off.
Well then. Unless he has sufficient money and he looks good.
And I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Don't be a bitch. Don't be butthurt. You did it to yourself.
Sounds like you've done it to yourself. So, Tomi, you going to take your advice? Don't be a bitch and don't be butthurt. You had chances with the tippity top shelf men in this country. And you tossed them into the fucking trash bin because you weren't ready. Now, what you really want, Tomi, you want the alpha... You want Tyrone, don't you? And you want him to commit to you, to marry you and all of this other shit. And the Tyrone won't do it because he doesn't have to. Big problem, isn't it?
Okay? And it's no longer my problem. Now, it's become a personal problem of yours.
No. Every relationship you've ever had, Tomi, the one thing in common is you. I'll put the link below. James Maxwell, thank you for listening.